What's up, everybody? Big Herc Prison Talk. You tuned into another episode, and with me, I have Mannchester from Inglewood here to answer some questions because you guys ask me a lot of stuff, and a lot of times it's better to hear it from a different perspective. And one of the questions that I want to ask him is, how do you feel about a lot of these entertainers using the gang culture to kind of further their success in entertainment? Having gone through what you went through and knowing the background of the gang culture, and I don't want to name names as far as per se on rappers, but we all know, various rappers who use gang affiliation as far as in their lyrics and in their presentation. How do you feel about that, man?
Me personally, I feel like it's a slap in the face to my dead homies. I feel like it's a slap in the face to my homies that's doing life. And like I say, I don't knock, people want to do what they got to do. People want to do what they want to do for money. But my thing is, when you get people to believe that this is what it is, or this is the charade, like, this shit ain't fun and games. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did a real sentence in prison for gang banging. You know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of jail since I was 12 for gang banging. You know what I'm saying? For really representing this shit, not just, I'm posting some pictures, I'm taking pictures with guns, and I'm getting 2,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? But not really, I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is you misleading, cats on the street. So youngsters is looking at it. So the ones who are willing to go pick up the guns, now they picking up the guns and they bout it. It's a lot of dudes out here with the shit that you know what I'm saying? So when you promoting it in the way you promoting it and it's not real and authentic, it's a slap in the face of everybody who did it, because it's a lot of people who done sacrificed a lot. I've lost a brother to gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? I lost time in my life. I done been shot, you know what I'm saying? I done been shot at. I got dead homies all over my body. You know what I'm saying? At least 15 of them. My neck, all that. And they lost their life to gang banging. You know what I'm saying? So when people play with it and like I say, you can say, oh, it's stupid, it's gangbanging, it's this and that. Yeah, but some of us, I've given a lot of my life to it. And although I've changed, I don't promote that shit. I don't promote the violence. I don't be, on that tip. You listen to my music, I reference, because I can't talk about, my life without speaking on the gang. Because I'm going to always be Mannchester from Inglewood family. It's people that see me, they going to always, that's what they going to see. And some of you dudes aren't that. Some of you dudes never, you're not, the shit you rapping about, isn't real. So you putting those words into existence, into life, and you speaking it and pumping it to the youth, and they taking it and running with it. When it's like, damn, okay, if it's authentic and you really doing that, then tell your story, that's your truth. But when it's not authentic and you take the culture, you take the blue rag, or you take the, the red flag, like you parade it for capital and for gain, it's a slap in the face, not only to my homies, but to the Crips that's dead. That's right. You know what I'm saying? To cats who paved the way for this. The cats who really laid down their lives, really doing life sentences, really been in prison for 40 years. It's a slap in the face to all of them.
And you just made a point that I think that should be emphasized, is that they putting it on camera, man. It's like you seen how many RICO, they didn't know that this stuff was RICO, conspiracy, that's all they need. You know how many people are locked up and they never got caught doing anything?
Yeah, that's another thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, some people say, oh, you old, you caught up, you got a, old school mentality, but I was always taught we hid money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really sold drugs. Like, I really sold crack cocaine. That wasn't nothing we was ever taught to show to people. Here it is, indict me. Yeah. Here it is, indict me. You got pictures of me with the dope. You got pictures of me in the pod. Like, we never, you know what I'm saying? Money, the street money. You was taught to stay low key, flashing every time you pass on something. You got to post that shit on social media. It's like you make yourself a target for not only jackers, but the feds.
That's right.
You can't say, we know you got this post on this day, X day, nigga, this is around the time to lick the charge that they hitting you with. And now you can't say, you got the money, this is the evidence. You got a caption, 25 bands. Well, how much was missing out of the house? 25, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you didn't gave them everything.
Everything.
So for me, it's like, call me old school, but I was taught, there's certain shit you keep, tuck. You know, you didn't parade pistols. You're like, I really got to carry this. I don't want everybody to know I got it.
That's
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want you know what I'm saying? That's how niggas get told on.
I agree, man. I think that just because of like you said, social media and the way people think they want to get the likes and stuff, and then, you know, a lot of times the labels, they're like, oh man, it's cool to have all this because they're making money. They don't care about them. The artist is like, you know, it's a tool for them to basically exploit, and at the cost of all these youngsters that feed into that, it falls back, and a lot of people do lose their lives as a result, or get sent to prison. You know, so I just think that you know, something like that, you know, definitely needs to be addressed, and I appreciate you sharing your insight because you know, when you lived it, it's different than, you know, most of these dudes. They never caught a fade. They ain't never had to go pick up no strap. They ain't never had to do anything. They dressed the part and they got a paycheck.
I could go, you know, I can post the pictures, I can pull up, you know, ain't nobody around and take pictures on the block. You know, I never seen so many dudes. It's like, why you always got to post pictures on your block? If that's where you at, that's where you at. I ain't got to post a picture, nigga, I am there.
Yeah.
I got it tatted all over my body. I ain't got it, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right.
I ain't, you know, so it's a different type of mindset.
That's right.
It's a different type of mindset. Everybody want to be on the scene. So, like, it's just different, man. I was taught, you know, we keep shit on the hush. Business, fades and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fights and all that shit. You know, certain business, whether it's blood business, crip business. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? I was taught to, you know,
That's
we
right.
keep that shit in-house. We take care of shit how we supposed to. This ain't for everybody because this structure and this shit that we got going on is bigger than everybody else. It ain't about everybody else. Other than that, nigga, it just be one gang. It'll just be one card. It'll just be one, you know what I'm saying? So since it's not right, it's rules to this shit. And never was the rules was to tell the world or tell the police everything we got going on.
That's
what
right.
you think niggas had meetings for? What you think we called meetings Friday? We at the park. Ooh, it wasn't to stream it.
yeah, to film the whole meeting. Yeah.
You know, so.
There you have it, man. Big Herc, Mannchester, putting it down on some prison talk. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.